Recording in progress.
Online students, is my voice is clear? Online students, okay. See, object-oriented principles. How many principles are there? 4. What are those? Encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. Okay. What is encapsulation? Binding of variables and methods into a class is called as an encapsulation. What is abstraction? Providing necessary information and hiding unnecessary information. What is inheritance? Creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. See, polymorphism not completed, inheritance program also not completed. See, you observe class name, open brace, close brace. It is a class. What is class? Class is a collection of variables and methods. Say, class is a collection of variables and methods. What you are discussing? Listen. See, once again, what is class? Collection of variables and methods. Say, class name, open brace, close brace. Here, class is a collection of variables and methods. Now, how many types of variables? 2 types. What are those? Instance variables, class variables. What is instance variable? Member of a class. What is class variable? Static member of a class. When memory allocated to instance variable? Whenever object is created. Class variable? Whenever class is loaded. If I create 100 objects, how many copies of instance variable created? 100. How many copies of class variable created? 1. Irrespective number of objects, only 1 copy created. Okay. If you want to access instance variable, what we use? Object reference. If you want to access class variable, class name. Okay. If the value is different for every object, which variable we have to use? Instance variable. If the value is same for all objects, class variable. Like that you have to select. Okay. If the value is different for every object, use instance variable. The value is same for all objects, use class variable. Suppose student roll number, which variable? Instance variable. Name of the student, address of the student, mobile number, mail ID, uh, college name, class variable, university name, class variable, C language marks, C++ marks, HTML marks, CSS marks, JavaScript marks, total marks, local variable we use. That is again let keyword we use, and where keyword, constant keyword you studied, no? With that we use. Calculation part is there, local variable will prefer, not instance variable, class variable. Okay. Now, depends upon your data, you have to select. Say, student is a one class. I want to maintain some data. Roll number I want to maintain. Which variable? Instance variable. Suppose roll number 1. Now, I want to maintain name. Instance variable. I want to maintain marks. Instance variable. Okay. Like this, I given. Now, student class, roll number, name, marks. Roll number, name, marks are which type of variables? Instance variable. College name or institute name, if you want to write, class variable. I will write static. Institute name or college name, you can write. Okay. Institute name or college name, you can write. Next, here, institute name, you can write. Here, something Naresh ID. Now, let this written. Now, roll number, name, marks, instance variables, and institute name, it is class variable. Okay. These three instance variable, this is class variable. Suppose here, what I'll do, let S1 equal to new student. Let S2 equal to new student. Let S3 equal to new student. Like this I'll write. Then how many copies of roll number created? 3 copies. How many copies of name? 3 copies. How many copies of marks? 3 copies. How many copies of institute name? 1 copy. That's the difference. But instance variable, if you write like this, what is the problem is, all students will get same roll number, same name, same marks. That is the reason we should not write like this. We should write constructor. Next, roll number, name, marks. Here, what you have to do is, this dot roll number equal to roll number. This dot name equal to name. This dot salary marks equal to marks. Like this will write. Now actually what will be happen here? Here you can pass different data. Say roll number 1, name of the student, marks of the student. Here roll number 2, name of the student, marks of the student, you can pass. Like roll number, name of the student, marks of the student, you can pass. Now what will be happen is, here, if you write like this, what will happen? Here new allocates a memory to instance variable, these 3. Constructor called. Then this 1AAA93 stored in parameters. These parameter names also I given same. You can write different also. Now these all stored in instance variables. After this, again object created. Again this is one more copy created. Now this data received by these variables, parameters, again assigned to these variables. Here this dot roll number, this dot name, this dot marks is here separate copies created. So actually in other language, suppose example Java. Java you will write here roll number first, name here. Like that you will write. Their data type not there, no? That is the reason no need to write here. Data types are not required. No? Without data type only we are writing. It is dynamic typed language, loosely typed. So it is not required to write. That's the reason only this dot roll number we are writing here. In other language, first you will declare here, then you will write. But here directly assigned in JavaScript. So now, how many copies of roll number created? 3. How many copies of name created? 3. How many copies of marks created? 3. How many copies of institute name created? 1. Okay. See, it is here. It is called constructor function, constructor method, constructor method. If you write inside the class, method. If you write outside the class, function. Now it is method, constructor method. This is called whenever object is created. Now here 3 objects created, then 3 times memory allocated. Now data will be different data stored. See what will happen? Like this stored. Roll number, name, marks. Like this. Roll number, name, marks. Here 1 triple A 93. This is one object. Okay. Again, roll number, name, marks. It is one more. Roll number, name, marks. Here data stored. 2 triple B. Year 89. Like this stored. Okay. Like one more object. But this institute name is, it is separate created for all. So like this we use. Here you observe in this class 3 instance variables depends upon number of objects, number of copies created. One class variable, irrespective number of objects, 1 copy created. These all if you want to display, you can display with one method. Display is a instance method. Instance. Here for displaying instance variable, this keyword. For displaying class variable, we use class name. So document dot write this dot roll number, this dot name, this dot marks. Next, student dot institute name. Okay, like this will write. Here what you can do, you can call with object reference. S1 dot display, S2 dot display, S3 dot display. Like this. Say here variables, methods bound together as a one class. That binding is called encapsulation. Providing roll number, name, marks, institute name. Remaining hiding. That is called abstraction. Like this, encapsulation, abstraction present in this program. Like this, up to here, you studied yesterday. Now, inheritance, polymorphism, I'll cover. After that, I'll give HTML, CSS, JavaScript, mixed concepts. See, these all you studied yesterday. Now, yesterday given inheritance. What is inheritance? Creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. See, class student, class student 2 extends student. It is called inheritance. Creating a new class from an existing class is called inheritance. Here you can write something. Say roll number 1, name triple A. Now roll number, name. After this, here on variable I'll write something address, something Hyderabad. Okay. Now here creating a new class from an existing class is called as inheritance. Here, if existed class is said to be superclass, new class is said to be subclass. If we create superclass object, memory allocated to superclass members only. If we create subclass object, both superclass and subclass. That is I given yesterday. Okay. Now I am going to create student2 object. Let s equal to new student2. Student2 object I created. Then memory allocated to roll number, name, address, both superclass and subclass. Here I'll write display method. Now I'll display here document dot write this dot roll number, comma this dot name. Here I'll write one method show. Now here document dot write this dot address. I'll write, but you can access even roll number and name also. Okay, roll number, name also. If you are instead of this show, if you write display, it is called polymorphism. Polymorphism, method name same. That is polymorphism. So just write polymorphism. Poly means many. Morphism means forms. And polymorphism means many forms. Poly means many. Morphism means forms. And polymorphism means many forms. Poly means many, morphism means forms, and polymorphism means many forms. The ability to take more than one form is called as polymorphism. The ability to take more than one form is called as polymorphism. The ability to take more than one form is called as polymorphism. The ability to take more than one form is called as polymorphism. Say, in that program, display method, two forms are there. Two forms. That is nothing but polymorphism. Display method, two forms. One method is going to display roll number, name. One more method is going to display address. That is many forms. That is polymorphism. Here, you observe. Here display method will display roll number, name. Here display method will display address. Suppose if I call display s dot display, what will happen? Only address. See, C drive demo.html. You are getting only address. But if you want to call this one, here s.display control comes here, it is called. From this, you can call that display using super keyword. This keyword, super keyword. Super.display. That is called. Say roll number, name, address. This is inheritance polymorphism. Now, here, inheritance nothing but here. Creating a new class from an existing class is called inheritance. Here, already two variables are there. We are adding one more variable. That purpose, inheritance. Extending. We are extending. Same display I used here. That is polymorphism. Okay. Actually, these all minimum 1 month required in other languages. but here just in two classes I covered. It is enough for JavaScript, not required like a Java. Okay. Actually, minimum 1 month required to explain these all. Minimum 1 month. Only four principles: class, object, variable, methods. In core Java class, already taught 1 month. Minimum, that is. Okay. But like that, not required in JavaScript. New features introduced, they may ask in interview, you can give answer, that's it. Okay. It is programmed for polymorphism in inheritance. Note program to demonstrate inheritance and polymorphism. Program to demonstrate inheritance and polymorphism. Note. Now HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all I'm going to combine in one program with form validations also I'll cover. If you want dynamic values, what you have to do? HTML forms or browser prompt. HTML form or browser prompt only you have to write. No other option. Is it completed? Note down. In the above example, student class inherited in student 2 class. In the above example, student class inherited in student 2 class. Display method having two forms. It is called polymorphism. Super keyword used to access superclass member whenever superclass member and subclass member names are same. Super keyword used to access superclass member whenever superclass member and subclass member names are same. Online students, listen the class, write the notes. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. Super keyword used to access superclass member whenever superclass member and subclass member names are same. Super keyword used to access superclass member whenever superclass member and subclass member names are same. Is it over? So, student class inherited in student 2 class. Student class inherited in student 2 class. That is inheritance. Display method two forms. That is polymorphism. But in that situation, for calling superclass display, super keyword required. Because whenever superclass member, subclass member names are same. If you want to access superclass member, super keyword required. Okay. This is object-oriented programming concepts up to here. Now, whatever you studied these many classes, all I'm going to combine. Okay. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, whatever you studied, all I'm going to combine. I'll ask some questions, give answer. Okay. Now, if you want to write HTML program, which tag required? HTML. HTML open, HTML close. HTML program divided into two parts, head, body. Body part, if you want to write, body open, body close. If you want to create one login form, what we have to write? Form open, form close. Form close. Now, here, username, password, submit button, reset button. These four I want. What do you have to write? User name. Input type equal to text. Now, password. Input type equal to password. Password. Input type equal to submit. Next, input type equal to reset. Like this, here, text box created, a password box created, submit button created, reset button created. Okay. Here, one mandatory field will write, mandatory attribute will write. What is attribute? Which one? Name. It is required for server-side program. Something you name. Okay. Uname. Year, some name. Name equal to p word, something. When you click on submit button, which attribute executed in form tag? Action. So that is mandatory attribute. Action equal to something login.jsp. JSP, ASP, Python, whatever you want, you can write. Something that is that program we are not writing here. Only name I'm writing. Okay. Now, when you click on submit button, the value of action attribute executed. This data displayed in address bar. If you want to, if you don't want to display, what we have to write? Method equal to post. Method equal to post. Okay. Like this, we'll write file save. Now, this is one login form. This is one login form. Okay. Now, I'll run this one. Save. Like this displayed. If you want to display, this is next line. Break. Here, one break. Here, one more break. Like this. I want to add one more break. I want to add heading login form. H1. H1. I want underline U. Login form. U H1. This is your scene. Now, designing later. First of all, it is in this program, any CSS code is there? No. Only HTML. No CSS, no JavaScript. It is HTML. Now, this form I want to validate before sending to server. I want to validate. Suppose you observe, without typing username, without typing password, if I click submit button, transferred. What is transferred? Empty. No, nothing transferred. But what will happen? Client is in Hyderabad, server in US. Server will receive empty values. It will check in database and it will come on output invalid username password. But first, whether it is empty or not, you check it. If empty, don't send. Non-empty, send. For that, validation required. Validation. Here, when I click on submit button required, then which event generated? Submit button. Submit button. Form event on submit is in on submit. So on submit equal to one function you can write. Window events, key events, mouse event, form events. 4 categories of events I taught. But examples I didn't give. One click only I given. But with the click place, different events you can write, different functions you can write. Writing program is same. Now on submit. When form is submitted, one function I want to call. Suppose validate one function. This function I want to write. Where will write? Script tag. Head or body. Suppose head. Here script. Open. Script. Close. Here I'll validate. What I am doing, you observe. When submit button is clicked, on submit, submit event generated. On submit, which function we are using? That function we have to write here. JavaScript function. How to write JavaScript function? Function validate. You can write like this. Okay. Now, here first of all, we have to retrieve this input tag required. This is I want to check whether empty or not. This element, if you want to access, how to access element methods you study, no? Get element by ID, get elements by tag name, get elements by class name. This all you study, no? No. With one this element only required. Then which one better? ID. Some ID equal to id equal to same uname I'll write. With this uname I want to retrieve. How will retrieve? Let one variable document dot just variable name something u I'll take username. Let u equal to document dot write sorry get element by id. Id name uname. Now this is we have to check whether it is empty or not. Okay. Now if u dot value nothing but now what is u here? Input tag dot value whatever you type attribute value whatever you are typing here whatever you are typing this is called value. Okay. Say suppose in the program only here value equal to attribute value equal to something if I write will it display or not? Yes. See triple A display no? Nothing but now I am not writing here whatever you are typing that is value you are typing that value here uname id I given for which tag? Input tag. In that value that this is input tag that input tag value if it is empty on message you can display document dot write or window events you studied no window alert prompt confirm these all you studied no that is you can apply alert username cannot be empty file save. Now what will happen? See when you click on submit button validate here validate function called here it is called here input element received that value if it is empty one message comes username cannot be empty file save. If I refresh now if I click submit button you observe username cannot be empty but if I click OK again form submitted. It should not submit. It has to wait in that form only. Then actually what will happen here? What will be happen is here if you click submit this OK button nothing but it returns true. True means submitted. That's what I'll do. This function I'll write return keyword something return false. After here this validate function will return here now here validate function is going to return false. File save. Say if I click submit 1 minute now here also return validate your right that is returned again return false. See return false return then not submitted that meaning. So whatever this false returned here it will receive it will return again here after receiving again this is going to return then form is not submitted. See observe now if I click submit username cannot be empty. Okay. Suppose I'll write something if I click submit submitted but one more problem you observe here spaces I'm entering submitted One space, that is what we are checking. Empty we are checking. One empty space is there. That's what we can do. Trim method is there. Trim. White spaces removed. After removing white spaces, still if it is empty, then it is submitted. These are form validations. Say, if I click submit, username cannot be empty. Okay. I'll enter spaces. Submit. Username cannot be empty. Okay. Say it is not submitted. At least one letter you enter, it works. Say submitted. Now, suppose username minimum 5 letters or username minimum 8 letters. Like that I want to write. Then also. Okay. Then also if you want to validate, you can. What you can do? One condition. U dot value dot length. Length less than 8, less than 5. Again one alert box. Again return false. You can write. Now, like this you can do. It is one validation. Here, not only username, password also we have to do. Password also. Now, here, if, else if, let password document dot get element by ID keyword. Here also ID equal to keyword. Now else if p dot value dot trim, same alert password cannot be empty. Return false. Else just return true. Then submitted. Now you observe file save. Here if I don't enter anything, username cannot be empty. Okay. If I enter something, white spaces, again submit. Username cannot be empty. Okay. Again, you write something, AAA. Submit. Password cannot be empty. Okay. Password empty. Submit. Password cannot be empty because white space I given. Okay. Password something I written. Submit. Submitted. This type validation. Suppose not only this one, I want to display this border red color. That border red color I want to display. You can. What you can do? That element already we received U. Okay. That is here. After this one, U dot style dot border style style equal to solid. Next U dot style dot border color equal to red. But instead of writing like this, border shorthand properties in solid. How many pixels? Above 5 pixels or 3 pixels? Red color. Now all at a time you can write. Otherwise 3 lines you have to write. Border width one property, border style one property, border color one property. Now you observe here. If I click, username cannot be empty. Like this. Okay. Username cannot be empty. After writing, submit. But still red color is there. That means before, when validate function executed, we have to change to black. Otherwise, always red will be there. U dot style dot border, just solid, 3 pixels black. Then black color comes. Now see first, if you click username cannot be empty, okay, red. I'll enter username, submit. Your password cannot be empty. See black color. That is, otherwise we can write it normal one pixel. Now submit. Username cannot be empty, red color. After typing, when you submit, password cannot be empty. See, it is gone. Same style you can write here for password also. Here, what is the variable name? P dot style border. Here also same. P dot. Now you observe. File. Save. Now submit. Username cannot be empty, red color. I'm typing. Submit. Password cannot be empty. This is red color. I'm typing. Submit. Submitted. Okay. It is validation. This type of validations you can do it. Okay. Now reset. Submit. See, submitted. Now this one, if you want to make a style, username cannot be empty, password cannot be empty. These are okay. Now CSS. If you want CSS, this total, I want to make it one division. DAV open. Here, after form, DAV close. Okay. File save. This one border. I want border. Which tag you are right? Style. Style. Here. DAV open. Here. What do you write? Border style. Solid. Next, border. Okay, first border style we'll see. This on border. This one, in the entire screen, I want center. Okay. Actually, some display properties I didn't explain. Exact center if you want. Send text align, all those things means text is the center. Total in the body center I want. Display properties are there. I'll cover here. Body tag. In the body, center required. There is on display property, flex properties. Flex. Then flexible size automatically comes. This one you want center. There is on property, justify content. Center. Then this center comes. Now, one more property is there. Align items. Now, in the body, how many tags are there? In a body. In a body, division. Division closed. So, only one. So, align items. Center. Then exact center comes. Total screen center. That type. So, properties are so many are there. Okay. Flex properties, display properties, so many are there. With this knowledge, you can learn yourself also. See, it is exact center. Exact center. Margin, padding. Padding. If you want to increase some padding, what you can write? Padding, you can write no? Here. Padding. 5 pixels, 20 pixels. Now you observe what is padding, what is margin? space between border to content. That is padding. See, that is padding. Now, this is padding. This border style, okay, solid already written. Border color, this background color. I want background color. Background color. Suppose cyan. You see, cyan color. Okay. Now, instead of this one, gradients you studied, no? Multicolor. Multicolor I want. Here, background, image. URL. Sorry. Gradients, not image. Gradient. Linear gradient. Linear gradient. Yellow. Okay, cyan. White. Again, cyan. You observe. Like this. Cyan. Here cyan. Here white. Here cyan. Okay. This border, rounded borders. What you have to do? Border radius. Border radius. Suppose 50 pixels. 50 pixels. You observe. That border thickness, if you want to increase. Border width. 5 pixels. 5 pixels. Okay. This color, if you want to change, border color. Border color. Border color. Already cyan is there, no? Something green. Green. For this one, shadow also possible. That is box shadow. This property I didn't explain, I think. Box shadow, 5 pixels, 5 pixels. Horizontal, vertical. So shadow. You observe. 10 pixels. Text shadow I explained. Text shadow like that only, box shadow. 10 pixels, 10 pixels. See, shadow. Okay. Now, like this login form. These also what I want is this username at top, password at top. Here line break. I'll go for line break after this. Line break. Here also line break. You observe. One more type. Now, like this. Padding you can increase, otherwise width you can increase. Then this border, input tag borders also I want to make it rounded. Then input selector you can use, no? Input selector. Border radius 10 pixels. See, all buttons also rounded, you observe. This one, these all rounded. Okay. This height I want to increase. Height 30 pixels. 30 pixels. Okay. Only these two buttons color I want to change. These two buttons. These two button color I want to change. What do you have to do? You have to make it class. Both record means class record. No? For this one, class equal to something buttons. Here class equal to buttons. Here what you have to write in style? Dot buttons. Dot buttons. Background color green. Text color white. See, like this. Okay. This width, if you want to increase, width property also is in width 200, 300 pixels. Text align center like this. Okay. Now this username password I want left side. Okay. I want left side. It is totally centered. It is totally centered. Now, okay, you can do so many things. Well, again, what you have to do? One more selector you have to take. Class labels you have to write. Now this background image, total background image, you can write next said no body background image URL. Suppose already in my system some files are there. E drive roses.jpg. See? Okay. Like this you can do. Otherwise, this color also, if you keep pink, otherwise here also background image possible. Here also background image possible. Instead of this one, background color. Here also pink if you write. Like this. You observe? Okay. This font color I want to change. This font color. What you have to write? Color. Where we have to write? This color, this color. These all I didn't take attributes. Okay, class record. Suppose here class demo. This username also you have to take label. Label close. Here also label close. Here also class. What I given? Demo. This is also class demo. Here one more property selector you have to write. Dot demo. Color. You observe green color. Otherwise, purple. Okay. Later, whichever you want, you can add. The shadow color also black. Okay, black. Continue. Say HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all combined. You still so many things you can do. Okay. Like this, you can do it. This is with many other properties also we can do it. Is it clear? Uh, this program 74 lines. Okay. Hmm. You want to write? I'll share. Okay, I'll share. See, uh, this one, this one font sizes. If you want to change font sizes, you can change the font size also. No. Suppose username, password. Here, one more class I'll write. Can I write more than one class? Test. Here, test. Two labels, test I given. Here, dot test. Text align left. That is in that box is there. Okay. Uh, font family. Font family. You can write some other font. Where I given year label test. Year label test. Now here something placeholder if you want to display. Placeholder attribute also is there, no? Here placeholder. Type username here. Say type username here. Otherwise, only username you can write. Then label also we can remove if you write. Here placeholder password. Okay, like this. Then this is also we can remove if you don't want. Labels we can remove. Then directly that is only username, that is only password appears better. This label you can remove. This is only can increase the size. Suppose this ID, if you want to club both grouping selector, how will write? Hash uname and hash pivot. Width. Say This border color, border style, if you want to change, you can. Border color. Okay. Mm. And it is NBSP. So like this, if you have a patience, if you search properties, so many things you can do it. But writing program style is already completed. Okay. Like this you can do. Tomorrow, one more example I'll explain like this only with all properties. Okay. This is one program. This program I'll share in Google Drive. Okay. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last class. Okay. Tomorrow I'll see. Tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow, last class. Uh, Tomorrow I'll see continuation. This is I'll share in Google Drive. Online students, 1 minute, one by one, I'll clarify your doubts. Ashish, these all not able to download. Okay, I'll upload again. Suvendu, no. FG, if you want to give a value from keyboard, HTML you can use or prompt dialog box you can use. Karthik, JavaScript functions already taught, no? Without classes already taught. Separate topic I taught. Elia, captures means input values you are asking or images you are asking. Sujay, yeah, this complete program I'll share in Google Drive. Banu, animation properties also many are there. Sujay, one pattern we can create with regular expression. Madhu, you take any one application in real time, Amazon, Flipkart, like that, you can design yourself also with this knowledge. Baji Patan, yeah, tomorrow last class. Anil, this program I'll share in Google Drive. Gurnath, Google Drive link till you didn't take almost last class. Okay, I'll share. Wait. Prathamesh, JavaScript first class to last class important only. Anshuman, yeah, Angular batch for both same. Full stack Python also, full stack Java people also it is same, no change. Karthik, create a link. If you want one server to another server, advanced Java required. Vanamala, yeah, if I teach project type means definitely confusion will be there. Today I explained like a project. Gangadhar, thank you. Prathamesh, my mail ID is there in PDF file. You can mail. Sakib, required attribute means answer required attribute compulsory, that's it. But all validations not possible. Soumya, one class attribute can have two class also. Two different styles also we can apply. Srujana, Angular batch, bootstrap classes, many faculties are there. Gurnath, wait, just wait, I'll share. Anshuman, already I told you. Sahan Kumar, yeah, Flex also you can use. Vaibhav, check Naresh IT website. Rakesh, tomorrow last class. FG, Advanced Java classes, links tomorrow. Join in a Advanced Java class, you'll get it. Chat box they'll share. Sahan Kumar, just that is contact admin, I have no idea. Hussein, yeah, you can mail to my mail ID if any doubts are there. Sahan Kumar, that is you contact admin, I have no idea. Satyanarayana, thank you. Srujana, timing, which timing? Which batch you asked? Prathamesh, thank you. This is I'll share in Google Drive. Online students. Srujana, Angular Bootstrap classes timing. Just check it, Naresh Reddy website. Rakesh, new Java batch, date, time not decided. Uh, Somebody asked Google Drive link. Who is waiting for Google Drive link? Just respond. Gurnath. Okay, wait. Gurnath, you already left, I think. I'm unable to send. Afrin, NASCAM exam details, just contact admin only. I think some patterns, all those things changed. Gurnath, are you there? Elia, program just in 5 minutes, I'll share. This program, 5 minutes, I'll share in Google Drive. We'll see continuation tomorrow.